We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a walk, Savannah.
Everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you a really simple black smoky eye using only like 3 eyeshadows. So let's jump right in. I'm starting out with using a primer from Too Faced. This is the Hangover X, and this is going to be going all over my face. And now I'm priming my eyes and getting them ready for the eyeshadow. I'm using a concealer to prime them. I've been doing that a lot lately instead of using a actual eye primer. I just think it works the same way as long as it's a good concealer. And some people like using a black primer whenever they work with a black eyeshadow, but I don't think that's necessary. Well, at least for me. As long as you have a really good pigmented black eyeshadow, you can just build it up and it's gonna look really nice. Next, I'm filling in my eyebrows with my brow pencil from CoverGirl. I can't remember what shade this is. I think this is Rich Brown, but I will link it down below once I find out. Make sure you always check the description box because I always come back and add a few things in there. So for today's look, I'm using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. You don't have to use this palette as long as your palette has some sort of reddish brownish shade, because I find that whenever you do a black smoky eye and you use a transition shade like that, it just looks so beautiful. The shades just transition so beautifully together. So the shade I'm using right now on my crease is called Butter, and I'm using my E40 brush from Sigma. Do you guys remember Sigma? I've had this brush since I've started my channel, probably like 6 years now. The next shade I'm using is called Hunts. This is another beautiful brownish orangish shade, and I'm using that on my crease as well with the same E40 brush. And now time for the black eyeshadow. I'm using the black shade that's in the palette. It's called Abyss, and that's going on my eyelid. This is another brush from Sigma, but I can't remember which one this is. The name has rubbed off. I'll find it online and I will link it down below in the description. But yeah, I'm just putting that black shade all over my eyes and I'm just building it up. As you can see, this is a really pigmented black eyeshadow. And now I'm taking a small blending brush from Morphe. This is one of my top favorite brushes. This is the M562 brush. It just gets in there. It gets the job done. It's a beautiful small blending brush. I love using this instead of using a big brush, especially when it comes to doing a crease work, like blending the eyelid eyeshadow with the crease eyeshadow. So I highly recommend this brush. And now I'm dragging the same black eyeshadow under my lower lash line with a Y22 brush from Morphe. And I'm just using that brush to kind of apply the shadow, but then I'm going to use a bigger blending brush, and it's the M506 brush, and that's going to blend and smoke out the black eyeshadow. And now I'm taking a black eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is the 24/7 Glide On eyeliner in black, obviously, and I'm just applying that on my waterline. And now I'm trying out a new product from Too Faced. This is the Better Than Sex liquid eyeliner. I love their Better Than Sex mascara, so I want to see how I like this one. Normally I would reach for my Inglot gel liner or my MAC one or my Maybelline one, but I really want to try this one. So I noticed this is very easy to apply, and it's really pigmented, but it's not as matte as I wanted it to be. I think I'm just so used to my Inglot gel liner. But this is still a very good eyeliner. It's easy to apply. I would definitely use this if I am on the go. Next, I'm using these mink lashes from Icon Lashes. I've mentioned this brand in my past few videos. I love their lashes, and I think these ones are called Drunken Love, but I'm not too sure. I'm so bad when it comes to mink lashes because I wear them so many times, and by the end of the day when I take them off, I just put them in the wrong boxes or they're laying somewhere on the table. So I'm not too sure which ones these are, but I will link their link in the description box because they have beautiful lashes, anywhere from natural to dramatic lashes. And now I'm just taking a makeup remover and wiping out any fallout so we can get the skin ready for the foundation. Next, I'm using this foundation from Estée Lauder. This is the Double Wear foundation, and this one is a oldie but a goodie. I love this foundation. I used to use it all the time. It was actually one of my first high-end foundations. This is a full coverage matte foundation. It will stay on all day and all night, and I am in the shade Tawny. And for the concealer, I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix 24-Hour Concealer, and I am using the same sponge from Real Techniques to blend it out. And now to set the concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder and still using the same sponge to apply it. And I'm also setting the whole face with the same translucent powder from Laura Mercier. I'm using a big brush from Sigma. This is the F30 brush. And now I'm contouring my nose with a matte bronzer from Too Faced. This one's called Milk Chocolate. I don't know why I'm doing my nose before the rest of my face. I've never done that before, but I'm still going to be using the same bronzer when I do the rest of my face. And the blush I'm using is from Too Faced. This is from their Tutti Frutti collection, and this is the Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo. And I've been using this blush every single time that I've been doing my makeup recently, and I've already hit pan on one of the sides. It's such a pretty blush, especially for summertime. And for the mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is the one I was talking about earlier when I was doing the eyeliner. Now I'm going back to the palette and I'm taking a shade called Beam, and that's going on my inner corners to brighten up the look a little bit. And to line my lips, I'm using Stripdown from MAC, and over that I'm going to be going with a nude lipstick. I wish I had Myth from MAC because that would have been the perfect combo, but you can use any matte nude lipstick. Today I'll be using the one from the MAC and Patrick Star collab. I think this one is from their Christmas collection. It's just a nude lipstick. And to highlight, I'm using the Iconic Rose palette, and one of them completely broke, so I'm mixing the other two together and using my Morphe 501 brush to apply it. And the last thing I'm doing is setting my face. I'm using the Morphe Mist Spray. I always recommend this to everyone. Don't get me wrong, MAC Fix Plus will always be my #1, but I just love how this one feels, and I feel like this just makes the makeup stay in place and stay on all day without drenching your face. But yeah, this is the complete look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.